So you have a buy-to-let property investment and you want to do inspections on your property to make sure it is okay. But how do you go about it, and how often should you inspect your property? Well, fear not, this is a question that we posed to Teresa from the NRLA in this video. It's with an AST, how frequently should we inspect the property and what notice period do I have to give?
Righty-ho, yes. So the NRLA do have a clause in the AST contract that you can use, and basically it just features in there that the landlord is able to access a property given sufficient notice. So generally that is, well, by law it's 48 hours notice that you need to give the tenant. Now then, the frequency of inspections is really up to the landlord. I mean, I personally, within a very short period of time of a tenant starting a tenancy, I will visit the property just to find out how they're getting on and to nip any sort of like behavioural issues in the bud, like drying clothes inside and all the windows shut, that type of thing. Obviously, you can just make this like a maintenance visit and a welcome visit, perhaps. I mean, some landlords just basically will visit a property twice a year, but it really depends. If you were a bit nervous about the tenant, perhaps every 3 months you would go in. But I would say twice a year is probably sufficient. And obviously, letting the tenant know in advance. I mean, the minimum's 48 hours, but it's probably better to give more notice than that. Or you know, if you don't want to personally go into the property, maybe you could conduct a virtual viewing. They seem to be all the rage at the moment. So you get the tenant to walk around the property with you and just check the condition of the property.
There has been a court case, Tim, I'm not sure if you've seen this, whereby a student has sued their landlord because the advertisement was very nice. But when the person got to the property, it was a bit of a tip by the side of things. Did you come across that one for virtual inspections?
I'm not sure I've got the right colour, but I think I'm going to take the red pill on this one.
That's the right colour. Is that the detail one? You're going to give detail?
That's the detail one.
Down.
Blue pill, blue.
Back on. Too late now.
I haven't got a clue. Sorry, blue pill.
Right, fair enough. But the court case I saw was the student is suing the owner of the property because it's a construction site. But on the virtual tour, it was actually very good. So be careful with anyone looking at the properties on a virtual tour. But equally, if you're a landlord, don't advertise your property to be something it's not, because you're only going to upset them and you're going to upset the your own profitability, because you can have voids and all sorts of issues going on there. Ross, what's your views on that one?
Just a quick one. My maintenance team go into lots of houses. We probably know those houses better than the landlords. Talk to your maintenance team. You know, they're a minefield of information. They're in those properties. If there's problems, if there's issues, they'll be the ones to know.
I do hope that you enjoyed that video. Please don't forget to press the like button on this video if you found it useful, and subscribe so that you do not miss any future videos. But please don't stop there. We have plenty more content for you to watch, and I think that this video is the one that you should watch next.